Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're back, we're back. Like that good 88 crack. You tuned in to the Scoring Black Man podcast. This is episode 3. First 2 episodes, let me catch y'all up. First episode was Simps. Are they born or created? The next episode, we dug a little deeper. And we dug into do modern women / whores make it impossible to find a righteous wife? And this week, the third episode, Black men, why are they hated by everyone? I'm one of your hosts, HILLTOPSTROPHIC, aka Zadok Israel. I have my co-host, MO, aka Detroit Yay Yay. And you know how we like to do, MO. We're just gonna really dive into it, but I want to break this down because it's gonna be broken down. I want to talk about why black men hate black men. We're gonna just get right into we're gonna address the elephant in the room. And then we're gonna go into why white people in other nations, other races hate black men. And then we're going to go into why does the black woman hate the black man? So we're going to do what I like to call the Oreo effect. We're going to make an Oreo out of this mug today. So, Mo, I want to just go ahead and get right into it. Black men, man. Why do black men seem to hate or put their hatred and their anger, their frustrations, their disappointment in life towards other black men? And I'm gonna start it off, today. I think this is one thing. I think black men compete with each other too much. I think black men want someone to look up to them instead of trying to help their fellow brother. See, they look at their fellow brother as if their fellow brother is their competition, and look at the white man and all the other nations as if they're their brother. Like, because they don't want to compete with them. They want to compete with the person that's in their same neighborhood, that's in their same family, their same clique and community. Instead of building each other up and supporting each other's businesses, I'm an advocate of black on black business, and you have one right there, Bougie Fly. Y'all go support that. Great clothing line. And supporting each other platforms. I think it's a problem, a jealousy, an envy, and we throw this hatred towards each other so much. It's like, man, what's the point? Because really, in my opinion, according to the Bible, we have a common enemy. And an enemy doesn't mean that we got to go out here and kill folks. I'm not advocating any violence. What I'm saying is we have a common oppressor. That's your enemy that the Bible speaks of. But we seem to just want to throw all the little frustrations. You walk by a black man somewhere, he grilling the shit at you. Like, but he'll walk right by someone else from another nation. Hey, man, what's up, man? How's it going? He started talking all proper and everything. Why is that self-hate like that towards one another? Let's tackle that little part of it.
Man, that's definitely what's going on. I don't know. I guess it's easy to hate on a black man, so they looking for the easy way out. they, a lot of black men just joining the group. You look at the black on black hate, it's like almost at an all-time high. Amongst men, like you said, you can't even walk past a black man without him feeling threatened by you, and putting his guard up. And I really don't understand how it got to this point. But I do understand exactly how it got to this point, actually. But I don't understand how we haven't changed it by now. Like we steady stabbing each other in the back, trying to please our master, I guess. Everybody want to be the house Negro. It's just really easy to hate on the black man, so that's what it is, because everybody hate the black man for some reason. I guess because they know, what we capable of. They know our strength, and the black man, the only person who don't know. We don't know what we capable of. We don't know our strength, and it's just we gonna have to do something about it. We have to come together. But first you got to recognize that you are a black man. A lot of these black men don't understand their position. They don't understand you're gonna be black no matter what. That's the first way you're gonna be viewed as an African, as a black male. And we're very masculine. People try to kill our masculinity. Our oppressors are steady trying to force things on us. And it's always going to be black against black, because that's what society is pushing. They push us to be against each other. If we ever come together all the way, or even just 50, 60, 70%, we can't be stopped, and they know that. So it's like it's the images they see on TV, the music they listen to. They think that it's the culture, but it's not. It's the accepted culture. If we were sitting there rapping about killing Asians and white people all day, and calling the white women, sluts and whores every song, we'd be banned from the USA easily. But it's okay doing it against the black man, and the training and conditioning that come with that. So that's what it really is. A lot of training, conditioning, a lot of fear amongst the black man, that he's scared to do that to the white man or the Asian man or whatever. He can get away with it, or he think he can get away with it. He does it to the black man.
Well, see, and that's another thing. You could say nigga, 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 nigga all day over this mother. You start calling them saltines. When you start calling them saltines, what it is, it's a problem. See what I'm saying? So, but we're gonna get into that in a little bit. But I want to piggyback off what you were saying, about a lot of Negroes are really scared to they scared to put their anger and frustration on who they should be putting it on. First of all, themselves, if they bear responsibility for whatever going on in their land, but also put it towards the oppressor. Don't put it towards your own people. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are sitting around, these, so-called black guys, so-called Negroes or whatever, African Americans, they are sitting around other African Americans and talk about other races, and sometimes it's justified, if our wise is, injustice and everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? They'll call them all kind of saltine, and what I'm saying, they'll talk about, how they, what I'm saying, how the Mexicans feel, what I'm saying, they is better than the blacks, what I'm saying, because we're out on the West Coast, what I'm saying. So, but then they is scared to talk about it on a platform or tell these people, like, hey man, because conversation is what makes everything get better. We can't just sit back and hold everything in. We have to talk about everything honestly, and we don't have to be disrespectful with it at all. We can just be truthful and just tell how we feel. But these guys don't mind, telling the black man, hey, look at me, and I'm gonna look down upon you, because if you're gonna address that problem, we have to address all the problems. See, that's one thing about the Scoring Black Man podcast. We're gonna address all the problems. We're gonna tell you why we scoring, and then we're gonna give you solutions to all the scoring. You know what I'm saying? But a brother that feels that he above his nation of people because he or she because it could be a she, because they're doing, or they think they're doing better than the rest of their people. You could never get above your nation of people. You know what I'm saying? I did a video about 24 hours ago to this dot right here. It was a short 16-second one of them short YouTube shorts, and it was titled "Stop the Black on Black Hate." I woke up this morning about 20 hours in. It had 600 and something views. Then the next 20 minutes, it jumped up to 800 or something. Then it jumped up to 1,000 or something 20 something minutes ago. Then it jumped up to, you know what I'm saying, 1,200, 1,400, so and so. Now it's like about 2,000 or 3,000. A whole bunch of likes. And it was like 7 or 9 dislikes. And some of the dislikes, you know, most of the dislikes, and we're going to get into them later, was, you know, your neighborhood friendly white man. But some of them, 1 or 2 were, comments. We had comments on that. So a lot of the comments were, you know, what about all people? You know what I'm saying? Just your people of your skin complexion is your brother and sister. Yeah, according to the Bible. But though, I was talking to my people. I simply said, hey, let's stop the black on black hate. Let's start supporting black businesses, support each other platforms. We could build off each other. You know what I'm saying? What you eat don't make me shit, and what I eat don't make you shit. And then, you know, flooded, you know, all the Edomites come in. You know what I'm saying? All the Edomites come in, they come in and say their thing. Then you got a couple coons, you know, come in trying to limit back. Like, black people and black men, just because we say, hey, love your own people, love each other, stop the self-hate, that don't mean we telling you to hate somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas want to talk about, you know, all the problem with all the nations all the time, but then when y'all get around them, because y'all compromise too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these y'all buddies and friends, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these, you know what I'm saying, are your girlfriends and husbands. You know what I'm saying? So you compromise, you want to complain because you feel you can't get that acceptance by these nations of people. So you throw all the frustration on your fellow black man. You throw all the frustration on us. And but you know, all this is biblical. I want to get a quick verse in Mo, and then I'm gonna shoot it to you. This is Deuteronomy. See, all these is the curses of Deuteronomy 28th chapter. If you want to know who the Israelites is, go to Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Go from verse 15 to 28. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the curses was going to happen to you. The ass going to come over here on boats. They're going to take your babies and so forth and so forth. But I'm going to get to this point we're talking about. The book of Deuteronomy 28, chapter, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother and towards his wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Bingo, Negro, that's you. You got so much self-hate. You got an evil eye towards your brother. All you want to do is kill, steal, and destroy from your own people. And we're not telling you to go out here and steal, kill, and destroy from no other people. We're just telling you, stop doing the shit against your own people. You know what I'm saying? That makes you're set up by a system that has you all programmed all the fuck up. You impregnate all these women, you leave them, you leave the kid. Yeah, you got nothing to do with the kids sometimes. Some of these women's all right. Some of these women are, you know, combative and create a situation and try to keep the kids from you. But a lot of times you Negroes is just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the black man right now. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't right, man. You just ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got so much complaining to do, but all I see y'all want to do is stun on another damn black man. How about give these black men the knowledge to overcome? You know what I'm saying? You got to point out the problems first. You can't avoid the problems. You have to point out the problems and you have to attack it. Now but go ahead, Mo, because I got another story too.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So, it's this, you know, Israelite guy, he got a channel, unenlightener, the unprogrammer, and false disciples of Christ. And this guy, I was over there, building with the brother, helping the brother build his platform. And when I decided to come out with the Scoring Black Man podcast with you, because we decided about this a couple of years ago, we just put it in effect. And just changing the name to the Scoring Black Man podcast, and my brother, I can help build up your channel through my channel, and vice versa. This is a nation. Here go the nigga in him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Can't do that right now, blah, blah, blah. I mean, the nigga, I didn't ask the nigga nothing. The nigga just stopped sending the link. He didn't want me to come on the once lane no more. It's just an envy. Start chitter-chatting and talking. People from the congregation calling me, you know what I'm saying, telling me blase, blase. And it's the same brother that got on a live broadcast like we doing. And we doing a Bible study on a live broadcast. This brother got on here, called his wife all kind of bummy bitches, told his wife, don't say that she wouldn't talk nothing, the family don't want her, she a bummy bitch, all because the baby was crying. We couldn't hear the baby crying. You know what I'm saying? But it just, you call yourself I want to be a leader, like a hun, and all this type of shit. And you back here, it's women watching this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't condone that, but the women would think that, the other people would think that by watching your narcissistic lying ass. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is crazy, man. The self-hate. So, when we build platforms like this to talk about situations like that and try to help build up our brothers and sisters, anybody can come on the platform. We're going to help build up, you know what I'm saying? Your platform, if it's worth building up. But we're not going to, one thing we ain't going to do is hate. We ain't going to do that right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to gather together. We're going to gather together, old nation, not desire. Zephaniah 2:1. Go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I say, it's easy to hate on the black man. And I think some of it is slave mentality. It's like everybody want to be in the house. It's like, but they would keep you outside, and that's exactly what's going on. Like, look, the black man, black women, black people as a whole, we the number one consumer basically in America. We buy everything, but we don't buy from each other. And if we don't buy from each other and support each other, who's going to do it? I doubt the white man is going to buy from you. The Mexicans, they're not really going to buy from you. But Asians, the Chinese, they're not going to buy nothing from you. They're not. If anything, they're going to take what you do and rebrand it and do it for themselves. So we support everybody but each other. If you're doing something, all somebody gonna say is, "Oh, I'm about to do that too." You know what I'm saying? Try to cut you out. We're all going to cut each other out of everything. We don't support nothing that each other do. We'll sit back and hope you drown. And then as you continue to grow, they just become more madder and hate more, And I don't really know why we like that because, groups are about group economics. We don't control the economics. We don't control our own money, then you're going to have to keep working for your oppressor. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to keep making deals and working for hourly wages. Time is more valuable than money, So if you sit there and go work a 12-hour shift for your little 14, 17, 20 hours, whatever you're making, you're not going to have no time for creativity. You're not going to have no time for growth. And then the world is going to outprice you at some point. You are going to lose because the value of what you're doing, making that money from that job is going to catch up. Well, look how high the cost of living is right now. So the cost of living went up, 31%, where we stay. And I know your pay can go up 31%. So we put ourselves in some of the predicaments that we in because we don't support each other. We not open-minded enough to be on our own and to grow our own community. We want to try to join other communities. You want to say, hey, I'm ready to tap out. For being black, I want to try to see can I fit in with this and that. You're never going to fit in. You're going to always be still nigga. That's one of my favorite songs. Jigga just left it all on the table because no matter how rich he is, no matter what he got going on, no matter what he do, he understand that, you know, he still is looked at a certain way. And he also, you know, he also breaking through doors for the black man, for the black woman. And it's like, and he understand too, like, people still got a nigga mentality. They don't even want to grow. They don't want to boss up. You know what I'm saying? They just happy with coming with the kibbles and bits. You know, we got to stop being happy with kibbles and bits and boss up. There's nothing wrong with bossing up. Nothing wrong with being proud and black. I'm never going to stop being a proud black man. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, one of the blackest cities in history of this country. So there's no way that I'm not going to be proud. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to poke my chest out and know that we shit. You know, don't nobody hate on a weakling. You know, why is a black man hated on? Because of the strength. We kings, queens. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's known. It's all it been on the flow forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they gonna try to hold us back, but they steal everything we do. Our whole everybody making money off our culture, but us. We might got a few people you can say, but I'm talking about as a whole. You know, everybody making money off our culture but us, man. And it's ridiculous. We sit back and we won't buy something from a black person, but then we'll go right and go spend $1,500 on the same thing from someone else just to try to, you know, fit in and say, oh, I'm better than you. Or we standing in the club, oh, my shirt costs $1,700. But you $1,700 nothing. Good for you. You know, but it don't make you better than nobody. The guy with the white tee on, he gonna have just as much fun as you gonna have tonight. So that, you know, that's what we have to stop doing. We have to stop competing with each other and thinking that you know, I'm better than you because I got a little bit more than you right now, because that don't mean nothing, man.
Man, that's that Kevin Samuels down this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just basically boils down to, you know what I'm saying, we have to gather together. You know what I'm saying? No one is above their nation of people. See, other nations of people understand that. It's just, you know, some of you damn ignorant ass Negroes and, you know, y'all, I mean, man, you just fucked up. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm trying to choose my words very
Right.
wisely, man.
I
You know what
know.
I'm saying?
I
Man?
know.
Man, cause we don't want to offend y'all, but we got to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 51, 58 and 1 say, cry aloud and spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions. My people,
Well, you know,
they
if they offended, then, you know, the truth hurt. Who's supposed to hurt? Get on the right side of the truth.
hey, that what the Most High saying. He said, spare not. Lift up thy voice and spare not. And show my people their transgressions. That's all we trying to do is show y'all transgressions, man. You know, you niggas is killing each other up at a high, rapid rate for no reason. For no reason. I mean, it's amazing, man, how everybody else get a pass, but you want to kill your brother just for being in your neighborhood. He ain't did a goddamn thing to you, but you give everybody else a pass.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't give your brother a pass. You ready to get on his ass, man. You ready to talk about him. You ready to kill him. You ready to stun on him. You ready to fuck his wife, his girl. We're gonna keep it real. You know me, man. I'm unfiltered. So y'all don't care about fuck damn motherfucker, bitch, pussy, all that. I'm gonna say every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a good forefather Paul said in the Bible, though I may be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. I ain't rude in that. You know what I'm saying? Our Father Paul, he had heated debate. Even, you know what I'm saying, the person who they call Jesus Christ, the Black Messiah of the Bible, he had a strong tongue, boy. The boys, you know what I'm saying, give you a verbal lashing. It wasn't these Greek words that we got right now, all the words I just said. But to get back to the point, man, where's the love for your fellow brother? Where's the love, man? Where's the love? What has it went to, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's like sometimes when I talk to the young guys and show them some love or whatever, just chop it up with them. It's almost foreign to them. Like, they not used to a black man coming up and just chopping it with them with some positivity, or showing, you know, coming to a young guy, and it's not like young versus old. It's just like, I'm coming showing some love, give them some game. You know what I'm saying? And it just, it's like they need that. They don't get it at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they think I'm coming over there to be grimming them or be on some tough shit or whatever. It's like, dude, man, it ain't even like that, man. You know, I got your back, you got mine. So it's like they not used to that. We got to do more of that. You know, we have to do more supporting each other. We got to stop fronting people. Oh yeah, I'm gonna support this and support that, but they don't because they scared that you're gonna be a step ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? And you look at like in Detroit, for instance, this is something that always that really, you know, I really seen how group economics work, you know, amongst a nation. So the Arabs, they have moved into Detroit like maybe like in the 90s, and they all lived on 7 Mile, you know, on the east side, 7 Mile, and they moved in one neighborhood, and they was thick too. I mean, you know, it was like their country over there, like it might have been thousands of them over there, and it was, you know, like a little poor part of town or whatever. And they just, man, they practice group economics so heavy, dude. They start getting the liquor stores. They start getting, you know, they started doing like a lot of different businesses. Start having car lots, you know, doing all these type of things. And you know, now when I go back to Detroit, all you see is, you know, none of them live there anymore. You know what I'm saying? They done grew out of there. They run most of the city. They done took over Dearborn, which is a suburb. They took over Hamtramck, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because they supported each other. You know, when one of them opened up a business, it's like they all open it up. They all trying to figure out where can I fit in? How can I help? How can I grow it? So it's like, you know, instead of like when the black people, we do something, you on the island by yourself. Family members ain't buying nothing, friends ain't buying nothing, nobody's supporting, nobody's passing along the information. They sitting back hoping you fail, can't wait for you to go back and work for the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what's this Negro trying to do? Who he think he is? So they came to Detroit, and I say in probably about a decade and a half, they damn near run the whole city, man. They bossed up. And people can't hate on them because they did it internally. Everything has to be done internally. You can't go and try to join another group and expect them to boss your group up. It's not going to happen. Good luck with that. We have to get together, stop hating, stop competing, and boss up together. Now they all bosses. And they meet, I think they meet like every once a week or whatever, and they talk boss talk and they talk about business and growth. And now they running cities, and you know, now they often you know, Congress, and they often city councils and all that. I'm like, that's how you supposed to do it. That's how you build a nation, man. You can't build a nation with hate.
See, you said one key thing. Now they're all bosses. These Negroes don't want to be, they don't want everybody to be a boss. I want to be the boss. I want you to be the helper. You a worker, nigga. I want to be above you. I want to say I got more than you. I want to say I got more than you. I want to show you this right here. I want to show you that right there. These niggas don't want to be all bosses. See, this is what the other nations, the Gentile nations, understand. This is what you niggas don't understand yet. Everybody, we work together. We all become bosses, but righteous bosses. That bosses is gonna be trying to stun on each other and kill each other and talk about each other instead of uplifting each other, but scared to talk about the other nation.
They want to join you. They want to join the other nation.
Join them, but you're frustrated because they don't want your black ass, or whatever.
Yeah, exactly, and that's kind of what goes with that's kind of what goes with the fashion and things like that. It's like, okay, it's to the point where, you know, the black man, you know, and woman, they feel like, you know, if I spend all this or I do this, I do that, am I good enough for you now? You know, I'm Gucci from head to toe. I spent 4,000 on my outfit. Am I good enough now? You know, can I fit in with you now? And the answer is no. No, you're never going to fit in with them, dummy. You can't, you know what I'm saying? There's no way you're going to finesse your way in here. You, if anything, you're just wasting your money. You realize this stuff for rich people, you're not rich. I don't care if you got 30, 40, 50,000, whatever, you're going broke to, you know what I'm saying, to try to fit in with a group that don't even want you. They don't spend their money on that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't, when you see them with Gucci and Louis, trust me, they can afford it. You know, and it's just like we trying to, you know, buy our way in. and leave our people behind. Like, you know, am I good enough for you yet? Can I make the group? You know, no, you're not gonna make. And then when you do make the group, you know, trust me, you the sacrificial lamb. You know, they're gonna sacrifice. They're gonna play you. You know, and that's what they don't realize. Like, I done seen black people, very intelligent black people. You know, we got some of the most intelligent people on this earth, and they'll go and build a whole company up. You know, they'll make all. You know, they'll make everything happen. The company takes everything they built and hire someone else and fire them after they, you know, you could have been building your own company up. You could have been bossing yourself up. You'd have made some company, a multi-million-dollar company, maybe $1 billion company for $150,000 check. Once you know, you make $150,000 a year, selling yourself out. Stop selling yourself short. You know, and also if I come to them and say, let's do this, let's do that. Oh no, I'm straight. I got a good job. It pays me good. I make good money over there. Yeah, you make good money. You getting them kibbles and bits. And it's like we have to stop being happy with them giving us kibbles and bits, but you want everything from the black man or the black woman. We got to give you everything. You know, your stuff ain't good enough. You know, your water ain't good enough. You know, like I look at the Asian community, they won't even buy nothing from nobody that's not them. I've seen people try to get them lesser prices, everything to try to, you know, tap into, you know, their resources or to tap into, like, you know, their money. And they always tell you like, hey, no, we not interested. I buy from my kind. They understand group economics. We have to understand that we have to, you know, be willing to face that we have to be willing to face that we're not going to grow with nobody but ourselves. And that's the problem with us. We just like, oh well, can I fit in now? Am I good enough? You know, oh, I got this hair like this, white woman or like this Latina woman. Am I pretty to you now? Can I fit in with them now? No, you're not. You know, love what you got. You know, God gave us stuff that they can never have. That's why they try to always make it like the shit that they got going on is great. But that's why they want you to come to work with your nappy hair and all that, because they don't got nappy hair. They don't have that. That's a gift from God. You know what I'm saying? That shows how unique we are. Anything that the black man tap into, we win. You know, look at athletics, entertainment, whatever. We took all that shit and made a multi-billion, trillion-dollar industries. You know, the NBA was so whack before black people joined it. Entertainment, whatever. Why do you think that they wanted to have why do you think segregation was ended? Because we was winning. What was the best side? Where was all the best music, the best food, the best clothes, the best? It was on the black part of town. They start catching a lot of white people creeping over there enjoying our shit. We ain't creeping over there enjoying their shit. Why you think white people wear blackface and act like it's funny? Because they want to put some black on their skin. They want to act black. How many black people have you seen with white face? How many times you put the white face on and giggle? Never. So, you know, it's just that we have to understand the strength that we have and use it and stop hating on each other, man. Because because that's what they teaching us to do. They control all the images on television, everything that you see in music or whatever. I don't care if a black person made the beat, did whatever. They know, they know the black people that's going to do shit within their system. You know what I'm saying? So like, okay, oh, that person black who made the movie, yeah, but that person also know the criteria of what's accepted amongst the elites. You know what I'm saying? So they still playing the game, and they just use your little black skin, your little black face to push that agenda and say, oh, well, so it's easier to have somebody like Stephen A. Smith or Stephen A. come out and hate on every goddamn body than let it be a white man saying that. But he know why he making all that money. He know why he got that platform. Anytime it's somebody black, or they the worst ever, they stupid, they this, that. He don't say that when the white people do the same shit. When the white athlete does something, it's always like, let's wait and see, or, it's just different, with him. He knows exactly what he's doing. He is made rich and has the platform to push black self-hate and make it like he is better than somebody. They love to get a wrong Negro. But Stephen A. Smith ain't no Negro that we done gave the voice to. We don't give a damn about no Stephen A. Smith. He's not respected in the black communities of the inner cities and the people above. No.
Well, you know, that's what that Negro, he's the son, especially, you know what I'm saying? He the white man lapdog. We finna get into that in a second, you know what I'm saying? But basically, you was given a solution, and the solution is Negroes gather together, Zephaniah 2:1, gather together, ye old nation not desired. You know what I'm saying? Boss up when you get together, because support each other, the black business, our platforms. Quit hating, nigga. Come together. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep saying it. Quit hating. We can boss up together. Your food, I'm not shitting out your food. You're not shitting out my food.
Right.
But I'm gonna close out the category of the black men with this scripture right here. You said something that I want to link it back off of with this scripture. You said, we got all the flavor. Let me show you what Christ said. Christ said we got all the flavor too. You know what I'm saying? The black Messiah, Yahweh Shai, who the world Hitler calls Jesus Christ, the black Messiah of the Bible. Your holy Bible that you got that's collecting dust in your house, in the back of your car, and everywhere else, holding up your damn furniture. Matthew, the 5th chapter, 13th verse, King James Version. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if ye salt have lost its flavor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under the foot of men. See, you trotted under the foot of the white man. Well, we about to get into it in all the other nations. But you want to take the foot they don't put in your net, that they don't walk over you, because you so envy of them, and you want to walk over your fellow brothers and sisters. But you want to have an evil eye, especially towards another black man. You just was raised that way. You're raised that way in the household and everything. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and get into the second part of this. I say I'm gonna make an Oreo. So we just attack the black man hating the black man. It's ridiculous. Now we're going to get into why does the Edomites, aka the white people, and all the other nations, and let's be real, we're having a real conversation. Why do they hate black men? I want you to start this one off, Emma.
I mean, because they know who we are, they know what we're capable of, and you know, and they know what happened, you know, over history. Like you said, that's why they call it history, because they done rewrote everything, you know, but they know the truth. So it's like, you know, they fear us ever coming back to, what we capable of doing. So yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is, man. It's like we the shit. Put it like that, basically. You know, and they try everything they can do, and over thousands of years, or hundreds of years, whatever you want to say, they have been, you know, doing this conditioning, you know, for us to not come together, you know, because the black man is the strongest man on the planet. It's obvious. It's easy to know. They all know it. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know it. And then plus, you know, I don't think black people, we not near as threatened by them as we should be. You know what I'm saying? Like we just, you know, we gave them all our game. You know, like, you know, we passed along a lot of stuff we shouldn't have. They hold everything tight, and you know, you can't know nothing. You can't learn nothing. You can't know none of their little secrets. You got, you know what I'm saying? You almost got to come break the wall down to figure something out what they doing. You know, how they getting their money, how they eating so good, and how they doing whatever. But it's just, you know, they fear us, man. I mean, you know, they fear us all the way to the sexual organs we got, man. They fear our dick size. They, you know what I'm saying? They fear, you know, that their women love us, you know. They fear everything about us, man. They fear that we naturally more talented, naturally smarter. A lot of shit that they have done and has you know, made money off of, it naturally come from black culture, man. Everything. You know, but like you see, let's say, like, you know, you're a kid and you have like a black inventor's book or whatever, and you start seeing all the stuff that we have invented, all the stuff that we have done. You don't learn that shit in school. They trying to teach you about, you know, basically all they want to start teaching is from when they took this bitch. And you know what I'm saying, when they took it, and you know, and lies and stuff. They teaching people Christopher Columbus, this not now they trying to stop, but discovered America. How you gonna discover some shit that already been here? How you gonna discover some shit when people been running back and Africa been coming back and forth from this place for thousands of years before you even was here? But you know, so it's like everything that you know they do is conditioning. They know that if you and they have killed off some of our best leaders, some of our strongest people, some of our strongest tribes, and we still the shit. We still strong. You can't get rid of us. But they definitely fear us.
Man, 1 million niggas inside. You can't break me, even though you try. You know what I'm saying? And just like you just said, what it is, excuse me, we don't gave them all our game. The game is to be sold, not to be told. And man, everything, I mean, just listen to how people talk. I mean, hell, our music, hell, our swag, how we dress. You know what I'm saying? Our whole everything from the hair, even to our melanin, we can't even have that. They got to shoot fake melanin and spray fake melanin and everything, and we're not hating on you that. But what we're saying is, why are you hating on us? We gave you all the game. We sprinkle you, baby. We sprinkle you with the salt of the earth flavor. We sprinkle you. We give you everything, and you still hate on us. You know what I'm saying? When you go to your thing with the Edomites, and I'm talking to my Hispanic, Latino, and Native American, my other minority brothers and sisters right now. When you go through the things with the Edomites, the white man and the white woman, you know what I'm saying? We be on your side. We there marching. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. Y'all know where all the flavor come from. Don't boast up against Judah, because we the natural branch. You know what I'm saying? You people in that Bible, y'all know what I'm talking about right now. Don't boast up against us, because we the natural branch. You know what I'm saying? You should know that when you don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Everything come from us. We the natural branch. Don't boast up against us. You know what I'm saying? Especially not when we got the same oppressor. You know what I'm saying? This man, he know who we are. His people know who we are. You know what I'm saying? They hate us so much, like you say. You know what I'm saying? They know who we are. Most of the women won't, you know what I'm saying, us. Now a lot of the men, you know, they want a ghetto gagger. You know what I'm saying? But all of it is really for pleasure. They want to get off. They want to get off.
It almost feel like any time that we had a natural interaction, they they couldn't win. So when they got them weapons, that's when they could win. They couldn't beat us in wars. Strength against strength, spear for spear, tool for tool. So then that's why you see they love weapons. They love technology. They love to use a weapon against us. And it's like we have to stop being so easily manipulated. Like even like this technology and everything. That's like if they put on the news that me and you just killed 2 people last night, the whole world would believe it. We were just hanging out, having a drink last night. You know what I'm saying? But if it went across this technology and it was on every ABC, NBC, CBS, the whole world would be looking, for us and saying that we did it. So it's like, real and fake is like it's like smoky right now. You can't tell the difference between real and fake right now. And it's like they created that. They love to have distractions and deception. So so we're not focused on who really fucking us all over. You know what I'm saying? Who really getting all the money? If you look at this world, it's meant to have poor people. It's meant to have homeless and all this stuff, because every time that we learn the game and start catching up, they raise the bar higher. The price of living goes higher. Gas goes higher. Who the hell can pay $4 for gas right now? I thought we was in a pandemic. I thought people out here struggling, but they eating off the pandemic better than it was before the pandemic. So it's just a game to try to keep us down. And like I say, we still trying to see, am I good enough for you yet? That's what they want you to do. They want you to just be trying to reach something that you can't reach, rather than staying focused and getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. But yeah, that's why, you know, that's why we really hate it, man, because they know how strong we really is. Everything that's touched by the black man, we make it better. You know, you look at golf. Golf is so sacredly for them. Tiger Woods came and just destroyed it so bad. They started changing the rules and shit and trying to make it better for him because make it better for them. You know, shit. You look at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he couldn't even dunk. They had took the dunk away. Once you start dunking on people, dunking was outlawed for a minute. You know, Wilt Chamberlain, did stuff where they changed the rules for him. Shaq dominated the paint so much. Now it's 3 seconds in the paint and all these different rules. They always want to change the rules because we dominate everything once we give them a fair chance, man. There's no such thing as a fair on fair with them. They some cheaters. And we still kick their ass. We figure out what they're doing and kick their ass at that. And then they have to change rules again. Only thing that we have to do is come together as a people and stop trying to impress them and impress each other, man, and support each other. You know, like you say, some of the blackest cities in the country, a black man can't even walk through the motherfucker without, having a ghetto smile, which is grimming and being tough and having a chip on the shoulder. He don't want to feel that way, but he that's the culture where he lived at. And then you can go somewhere else where it's like 5-10% black, and then everybody what's up and speaking and cordial, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we've been conditioned a certain way. We got to break it. We have to break it, and they threatened by, like, just like the post you put up. As soon as you put the post up about, black stop hating on black people, they do not want us to communicate that message, man. Don't stop that. We need to keep these Negroes killing each other. We killing more each other than the KKK and Aryan Day, whatever you can put together. We killing each other. We doing their job for them. All they gotta do is control the message. All they gotta do is control the conditioning. So, like, we gotta break out this conditioning and start doing shit how we want to do it, and stop trying to live up to what they have put out there for us.
Man, I'm glad you said that, man, for you throwing me a alley hoop off the backboard. As soon as I posted that, man, stop the black on black hate. 16-second short YouTube video, less than 24 hours, had about 2,000 views. It's blowing up. Go check it out. The Edomites, they just jump on there. You know what I'm saying? The Edomites are the Bible of real life right now. Your local neighborhood Karen and Mr. Rogers, they just come on there. And all I said was, black people, stop hating on each other, come together, let's help each other business and help each other platform, help advertise and promote each other. Let's get this money to bubbling. That's how we get the money to bubble. And these white folks hated that, man. They got on there and they told me that I was like, I'm the hater. I'm like, so that goes to show you, they don't want, when you just say black people, stop hating each other. No, nigga, if you stop hating each other, you might just hate me. You might start doing everything you do against each other, against me and my people. We really all just hate each other and keep doing it against each other and just love us to death. You see that? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying, you say stop the black on black. This is black people, a black man, an Israelite that the Bible speaks of, a Negro, African American, what you want to call yourself, a byword over here in a proverb that's in the Bible. We're gonna get in that. Telling you to stop the self-hate. And now you got all these Edomites coming out talking about like I'm the racist, because they don't, anytime, and I've been telling folks this right here all the time, you get a corner full of Negroes and they talking about, how you see the Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Carly B, City Girls new video, man, they popping that thing wide open, boy. I was talking about booty hole and pussy lips clapping every damn thing. LeBron James, man, his contract is amazing. Did you see that damn dunk? That damn Giannis put on that fool the other night? Did you see this right here? You heard the latest gossip around the corner? Your local Edomite is gonna walk right by. That's They want y'all to have that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Same corner, another night. We talking about stuff that we talking about right now. They're gonna come and try to disrupt it. They're gonna come and try to sow discord amongst us all the time. And you must understand that. We keep trying to tell you black folks that. Understand that. They're gonna sow discord amongst us, man. They're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? There's no doubt.
And they will come and try to join the cause. Then they end up taking over the cause and changing the narrative.
Always. And they take crafty counsel against us. See, that's crafty counsel. They have think tanks, 24-hour think tanks. How can we keep these Negroes at a lower state? Keep them far from their identity, their culture, their morals and values. Because once we get your identity back, you get your culture, your morals and values back. You don't have to follow someone else. You got your own. You know your leaders that was before you, that laid the foundation. Great women and great men. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible tells us, like, we've been in so many captivities, but this is like the last one. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? But the Bible tells us that they were going to take this crafty counsel. They were going to just plot. That's just plotting. The book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, verse 1 through 6. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones, because they have stole our identity. We don't know who the fuck we is no more. We the hidden ones. Let me keep reading. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Let the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together, all these nations, Negro, with one consent. They all agree. They are confederate against thee. You niggas in the South know the Confederates. We know what Confederates is. You see the Confederate flags? Tabernacle. I'm going to tell you the people that's doing it. Let's see who the head culprit of it. The tabernacles of Edom, your local neighborhood white man. And the Ishmaelites, the Arabs. Yay, Midwest. Huh? And the Moabites, the Asians, the Chinese to be exact, in that land right now. And the Hungarians, those Hamitic Africans that look nothing like you because they ain't you, they just got melanin like you. Some of them might have Negro hair, but you look at them like, man, you don't smell like me, you don't look like me, you got no phenotype like me. Yes, they're not the same nation of people you is. It's telling you right there, but that Bible is so exact to the precise precision. You know what I'm saying? These people have a perpetual, well, they have a hatred forever. And the Most High says he has a perpetual, he is in the nation forever against the Edomites, and they have a perpetual hatred against us. But it's forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. You can't go around it, man. You know what I'm saying? Christ tells us to be at peace, if possible. Be at peace with all men. And that's what you should do. We're telling you right now, if possible, be at peace with all men. Don't go and cuss your boss man out, nation, and go, you got some buddies of, people you hang out with from another nation, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. We just tell you, know who is of your nation and love your people, to the Jew first and then the Gentile. Believe that, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Believe that. And I want to bring the scripture out earlier. It was for like the Negroes that talking about, man, y'all complain, man, about man, if y'all complain and tell the problems, that make us a little weak, man. We got to tell the problems and we got to tell the solutions to solve the goddamn problems. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna tell you the problems. We're gonna tell you the ways that we have to solve these problems. But we can't avoid telling the problem because it makes you uncomfortable because you're compromised in a certain situation. Maybe it's your girl. Maybe it's your friends. Maybe it's your, you know what I'm saying, your bloodline, your family, or whatever.
Mhm.
We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And Negro, yes, Negroes, we are strong-minded people. Black men are very strong-minded men. We ain't, hey, we could get bank. I mean, look at, man, we could get minus 100 stacks in the bank. We ain't finna blow our heads off. We still living. As long as we got breath and we above ground, it's sometimes to make something, baby. We can make something happen. You know what I'm saying? It's the one nation, particularly, was a bunch of them own, they finna blow their brains out. Most
Mhm.
Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans, they're not finna, like we used to being, getting it from the mud, getting out the mud. You
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying?
you got to look at all this time that they've been trying to break us all these years, all these hundreds of years, thousands of years. Man, we unbreakable, man,
You know what I'm saying?
unbreakable. And and we have to remain that way. I think the biggest weapon that they learned that was their biggest weapon was what was the TV. You know what I'm saying? Television. And now the internet is basically another form of television. Now you carry it with you in your pocket all day. You used to go outside and do your thing, whatever, and come back home, watch a little TV. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's all day. You see somebody walking down the street, they don't even look up. They just like this all day in their phone. You know, they pick the virtual world over the reality world. So like that's what it is. Even like you look at they call it a television program for a reason. You are being programmed. Like you say, how many think tanks and stuff they have done to make these programs. They didn't make these programs by mistake. It's not the imagery of it by mistake. Like you even look at criminal stuff or like a criminal show. When they show the black criminal, he's a monster. He just whatever. He's a rapist monster, whatever. He's doing all the stuff in his stuff. When you show the white criminal, he's dressed a certain way. He carries
Mafioso.
yeah. He mafioso, but also he's a good father that cares so much about his kids. He's at church. They show him just be a little bit of a criminal. He's a little bit of a criminal. He just a little murdering here or there, but it's just to make sure his family right. He's a family man. He's a righteous man who just went down the
A
wrong
good
path.
criminal. He's a good criminal.
Yeah, he's a good person. And that that's for a reason, man. Like every or like you watch a movie or you watch something, you see all the white kids always they get in all this trouble. And but they in school. What they talking about? Going to college. They talking about all this other stuff. So they that's conditioning. So they showing them no matter what you go through, you can do all this shit and get in trouble. Get ready for your future. Build your future up. Do this and that. Like even like if you get pulled over and they quick to give you a case as a black man. They pull over a little young white kid and they got some weed or got a little coke on them or something. Hey, man, go on about your business. I don't want to ruin your life. Give them a chance. So that's how it is. Like, it's like, Pac, one of my favorite Pac songs was White Man's World. Like, he was giving all the game, man. Like Pac was gonna get killed anyway, one way or the other,
Right.
because he was just too much for us, man. You know what I'm saying? And he really was willing to die for it. He had little issues, and he'll get a little hot headed sometimes. Anybody gonna get hot headed when somebody trying to fuck you over. That's the man in you. He's a man first.
Come. Come.
But you look at how young the game that he was dropping. The man died at 25. Some of his best music he made was 19, 20, 21. And they was on his head for a reason because he was passing along a message. And he figured, okay, I'll rap this shit or whatever, but I'm leaving messages in there. Look at E40. E40, ton of messages in his music. Listen to these young people now, it's no message. They literally have sold their soul to the white man. And they know who to hire. And these guys know what criteria they have to do to get in the right light with these people. It's all about killing niggas. Like you say, it's all about twerking. It's all about downing the black woman. Got her out here like she's some type of $2 hoe when she the bossest woman on the earth. But
Right. Right.
it's the game, man. It's that television, man. It's that dummy tube, man.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? And also, like you say, they used the music industry. It went from Grandmaster Flash, the message, to now, kill a nigga, you know what I'm saying, bust on the whole face,
NBA
uh,
young boy.
rob a nigga. All I want to do is something against a nigga. I want to praise the white man and fuck a nigga.
Yeah,
And, you know, damn everything else. Just praise the white man and fuck a nigga all day long. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that we was telling earlier. That's the power that they have right now that they was given because we in punishment for our forefathers and for what we're doing right now. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's biblical. I'll get that to if y'all want me to get to that. But we're under a punishment. We're serving on a punishment. So we have no power. That's why it's called the Scoring Black Man Podcast. We're going to tell you why we're scoring. Scoring, you know what I'm saying? What's the opposite of power? That means we're strong-minded, but we're at a weaker state. We don't have no military. We ain't got no motherfucking. You Negroes don't have no ICBMs. You have no intercontinental ballistic missiles. None. You don't have an army, nigga. You don't have a country, land. They have took everything. You don't have a culture. You don't have an identity. You got what the white man gave you when he conquered your black ass. You know what I'm saying? And let me prove to you, Deuteronomy 28th chapter, the curses, that we were going to have no power. The most I tell you. And he tell you, when all your power is going to stop. Figure out when this is. The book of Deuteronomy 28th chapter, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand. You will have no power. They were going to take your little niggly ass children when they conquer your ass over here. When they conquered, well, they brought your ass on the slave ships, and some of us over here, but they conquered us on this land. And they're going to take your kids. And you're going to look, because you know why you're going to be doing nothing? Because we have no might, no power in your hand. So no, black man, yeah, we strong right now, minded. But we got to get strong spiritually. And so therefore we can get strong physically with a might in our hand. That's not telling we go ahead and bust. We're not telling you go ahead and bust the white man, them cross the head, and nobody else cross the head. We just telling you, you have no power. Because y'all, some of y'all, man, you know what I'm saying, man, we don't want to like complain and no. Yes, we complain. We telling you the problem, nigga. We telling you the problem. But we will tell you how to solve it. You know what I'm saying? This devil of a system. And you know, and in the description, I put, you know, U.S. government. So I put the U.S. government into this with the Edomites and the other Gentile nations that hate us. That's your police, all your government officials. You know what I'm saying? All of them. You know the law is against us. The law is made to lock us up and to keep us down. So we won't be able to progress and get above. The system is made against us. It's not for us. America is not your rest place. It's your punishment place. It's your corner. When your mom and dad get mad at you, get in that corner. America is our corner. We out here serving a punishment. We in a corner. We in timeout. It's not your rest place. It never be. This is why he tell you to gather together. Because together, we're going to make the best of it. We're going to break out of it. That's when. Not until then. You can join hands with the other nations. Like the Bible says, no hand join in hand. The wicked shall not go unpunished. You can hold hands with them all you want to. These devils is going down. You best believe that. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna let you get your last say so on the because you probably get to hit the government side, you know, all that part. So let you go get that part right there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of this stuff is controlled by the government, the military, everything, even television programs, everything you see, all that. It's conditioning, man. It really is conditioning. And it's like I thought that we would fight through it a little more, but people are so accepting of the power structure and what they say you can and can't do. You know, they worry about the laws. I mean, it was a law one time. We was, you know, black people was less than human. And you know, and all the laws was against us. I mean, just because something is a law, don't mean it's correct. You know, and it's just like I think we doing. You know, we starting to come together more. I just think we have to respect each other. You know, like as soon as somebody, it's like as soon as a black man get a little bit further ahead, he too good all of a sudden. You know, oh man, you doing that, man. You know that little shit you doing. Everybody want like it's like for instance, you get up, you up a few 100,000. You want to come to the hood and stun every day. You want to go stun on the poorer people. Your ass can't go to the suburbs and stunt because shit, you can't even buy a house out there. A little 300-400, you can't even live out there. You'll be broke. And you wouldn't be able to live, you wouldn't be able to still live there. You can't even afford to live there. You can't go to Scottsdale and go stunt, So it's like we have to stop trying to shit on each other and grow, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, man, the white man is conditioning us to waste our money. Like even like the throwing money at the club, doing this, doing that. How many times you go to the club and the white man throwing this money on the ground? How many times you see in their videos where they doing this type of stuff? I'm not saying that somebody didn't do it. It started with some ballers doing this or that. But then they say, hey, that's a good way to train these Negroes. Let's teach them how to be wasteful. Let's teach them how, because if you wasting all the money you can build a nation with, and then you go broke and you got all this material shit that ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? We could have went and brought a community. We could have went and brought some land and built it all up and bought stuff over there. Made that chocolate city, the chocolate town. So we have to stop being so wasteful. We have to trust each other more, because they teach us not to trust the black man, but trust them. And if you go back in history, they ain't that damn trusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fuck you with a smile. They come in with their little decent language and, their little nice little mannerisms and fuck over you real good, man. Real good. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be willing to trust each other, rock with each other, want to see each other win. I want to see you win as much as me, if not more. You know what I'm saying? If you winning and I'm losing right now, like I ain't doing good, I still feel like when my man doing good. He on my team. I'm coming next. And you're gonna try to help build me up yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like we gotta build each other up, stop looking down on each other, and understand who, the real person who's controlling the puppet hands. It ain't us. And we need to stop letting them control us in that way. Because at the end of the day, man, they only doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta look out for your people, your nation, your this and that. But we so goddamn friendly, we're looking out for everybody else but ourselves. We want to take out our anger and our frustration on each other, rather than okay, I've seen all these other not all, but a lot of these other nations come together and focus on their shit, and I watched them in my lifetime change the narrative, and they bossing up, and their oppressor can't stand it because they can't really infiltrate the structure that they have built. We make it's too easy to infiltrate what we trying to do. There's always a token Negro that want to come and be, he want to be in the power structure, and that's just what it is. There's always somebody say, I'm doing good in this right here. But what about your people? You the handpicked Clarence Thompson. What's that? Clarence Thompson. What's the Yeah, somebody like that, or you got. It's always a Negro willing to sell us all his people for $1. And we got to stop doing that, man. We have to be like, keep that money, man. I want to be like the Asians. Let's be like the Asians, man. We don't need that. We don't want that. We do it ourselves.
I agree totally with you, brother. And just to close out on that, well, saying kind of limit back what you're talking about and kind of close out on that right there. These news stations and these social media sites, the internet, they're all controlled by who. The Edomites. They're controlled by that. They're controlled to program us to do all this self-hate. You know what I'm saying? And then when black men like us get up here and say, hey, no, man, stop the self-hate. Let's come together. Let's do this right here. Let's build. You know what I'm saying? Let's get these children involved and you know what I'm saying, and write programs. You know what I'm saying? That's why kind of like what Kwame Brown be talking about with, you know, the trading and coding. And there's other stuff we can get involved in too, you know what I'm saying, to some extent. But here comes the Edomites, man. They have to come and take crafty counsel and try to destroy what we have going on. And like you say, these Negroes don't know we have to come together. They think because they got a little son and they got you know, $2 more than their brother right next to them. You know what I'm saying? That they above that brother and they don't want, you know, but they don't want to act like that with the other Gentile nations. They keep talking about as if they got power. They don't want to give a white man the energy or give this person energy, but you want to give the black man all the energy. You want to give your fellow brother and sister all the energy. You want to give your fellow brother and sister. So you say, you know, all the energy. But let me show you, you know, more on how we weren't going to have no power. We're going to end off in the part with the government and the Edomites and the rest of the Gentile nations. Deuteronomy 28 chapter. And I'm going to start at verse 41. I'm going to do 41 through 44. I'll probably skip 42. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters. Tell you again, you're going to have sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. Now, this is what he's telling you. Once your ass get here, now y'all gonna make more babies. We're gonna take them motherfuckers. See, before I told you they're gonna take the babies when we call the ships. Now I'm saying those babies that make kids, they're gonna take them, they're gonna go into captivity. Right here in good old Babylon the Great. Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. When you get over here, your oppressor, you know who they is. We're gonna get above you very high. You was high, now they're gonna bring you down very low to a lower state where you niggas at right now. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. So I tell you right now, you're gonna be at a weaker state. We strong-minded, but we at a weaker state. We have no power, no strength in our hand. Keep telling you that, man. You Negroes don't listen to the Most High, to your God. You in Christianity church, they not reading no damn scripture. They read you John 3:16 over and over, and they don't know what the hell that means. They think it's about everybody in the world. That world is the world of Israel. Isaiah 45:17. Go down. You know what I'm saying? That's why he tell you in John, in that same book, John 17th chapter, the 9th verse, he tell you, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but them which he have sent me. Hear these words, ye men of Israel. But we're gonna close the government and the Gentile, the Edomite part right there, and we're gonna get on to the last part of it. I told you I'll make an Oreo. We covered the black man hating the damn black man, which is so disgusting. You Negroes disgusting. Sickening, man. We talk about the white man and all the other damn nations, even some of the people, minorities that, you know, we kind of consider our offsprings. You know what I'm saying? Kind of taking our flavor and hating on us, you know. You know, we a lot of mahetes and everything else a lot of times. You know, I don't want to go too hard on y'all, you know. I'm gonna keep it like it is. Now I'm gonna finish that Oreo off, and we're gonna end it. Why do the black woman? Why does she hate the black man so much? Black women, you tuned in last week. Y'all talking about some the damn chat thing was fucked up. You can't get, hey man, the stream y'all is there. Come on in. Y'all can, you know what I'm saying, kind of have a little sparring off of that last week, probably able to, but we're talking about why do you hate the black man so much? What have we done to you but love you? Try to protect you. Try to give you all the knowledge. Shoot our beautiful semens up in you and make beautiful babies. Give you these big long rods that you love to death. They give you so much pleasure. Why hate us? Why join weak ass Negroes and black men and join these other nations and hate your head. We your head. Why hate your head? Why not love us? Why when you walk by us anywhere, you look away or try to frown or look down, particularly in your phone, you got some head things, but you walk right by the Edomites and other nations, you, hey, how you doing, hey? Huh? Why do we get your ass to kiss and everybody else get a smile? Why do we have to go all out for you? Why do we have to spend? I mean, nigga, we got to do. Listen, why is the white man $100 worth 1,000 to you, and our $100 is worth $10 to you? Why do you frown upon us so much? Mo, I want you to kind of take it away right here, man. You know, I like to come off, you know what I'm saying? We like the broader way, man. You know what I'm saying? We like the hey, I'll court, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Pass this nigga, we off the back, boy. You know, we talking about Miami Heat style on you. You know what I'm saying? For real. I mean, Mo, like, what? Just tell me some of the things right now. You don't have to go into deep in details on each one, but just tell me some of the things right now that you think why the black woman hates. She joins the hate train. And we're not talking about all of you, but a lot of you. Why do you hate us? Don't we look like nice, respectable men? We love you. We really do. But why do you hate us? Why do they hate us?
Oh man. Conditioning again, and those conditioning, and then at the same time, it's easy to hate on a black man. It's easy, man. You know what I'm saying? They joined the party, dude. They joined the party. Uh, they listening to the conditioning that we're the problem. They need to have this and that, and we holding them back, and they're strong black women, and so I guess we weak black men, but they strong black women, and they feed into a lot of narratives. But I think I don't even know. I don't even, man. It's to the point, man. I barely can understand the black woman. Not all of them, because some good women out here, but sometimes we talking about the thought culture, whatever. Like, I'm listening to a song Megan Thee Stallion made. Guys make stuff too. Like I say, first of all, we the opposite sex, so we supposed to move and think opposite. Too many black women want to be more masculine than us, and that's not going to happen. That's fake masculinity, and that's fake, But anyway, that's a Megan Thee Stallion song. And I'm thinking like, hands on my knees on my thought shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's supposed to be like what you're proud about. You proud about being a thought, your thought shit. You proud to be a whore. You proud to be a whore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand, like, that thing. But they want to say, oh, I'm a queen. It's like, men are going to treat you how you treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel like they've been conditioned to hate us, but at the same time, they want to make us the problem for everything they go through. I'm not your problem. You made them decisions. You make decisions, then you want to, not stand up to the decision that you made. So, like, this thought culture, this finessing culture, this I'm a boss, bitch, I'm this and that, but you work at Dollar Tree. Nothing wrong working at Dollar Tree, but you work at Dollar Tree, but then you run around like you some type of $1 million bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you at the club and at the bar and you see these chicks dissing all the bosses. Like, but then at the end of the day, they going to sleep on the floor of Motel 6. With 6 other little chicks taking pussy videos for $5 and trying to sell them on Snapchat. I believe a black man has a better mission for you than that. And then they've been conditioning all we want to do is fuck and all we want to do is have sex with them. And it's not, sex ain't nothing to a man. A man can get sex all day. I want you noodle. What you got up here? If you're going to stick around, you're going to ride with me, you want to use me. So like now it's like the culture has became with them. Like they just want to just they didn't took the white man format and they executing it perfectly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like we are completely different people now. It's like we're not from the same cloth. They don't understand. All they trying to do is pull you away from your man. We your strength. You are easier to control and manipulate than a man. That's like you can. I mean, if a guy got the right rap, he'll talk a chick out a 6-figure job and have her selling pussy because she manipulatable. You don't see black men been pimped before. You know what I'm saying? We don't get pimped. We don't get talked out of our game. You know what I'm saying? We don't get talked about what we doing. Uh, that's the thing. It's like the black woman, she just want to be in front of us because that's what they told. That's what the powers that be told them where they supposed to be at. And everybody know that a woman is not supposed to, run, the household. They're not supposed to run, they're not supposed to run their relationship. You can be, definitely a contributor, contribute. I need everything you bring to the table is definitely needed and definitely wanted. But I don't even know why the hell the black women hate us so much. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I mean, because we done been through hell and back for them. And they have been through for us too. So it's like nobody's gonna understand the path that we went through but each other. But like I said, that's people trying to go drink the other water again. They feel like, okay, if I go over here, they're gonna treat me better. But it's like how? How? When what happened in history? You see history? And I feel like sometimes they mad at us because the power structures have been sending us to prison, for baseball numbers, and like I said, the condition of what they see on TV. So it's a lot of conditioning, man. I don't understand what's going on with this black woman, but I know that like I said, we go out, like you say, you go out, hang out, they won't even look at you, man. They look at the ground. You can't have a decent conversation. They think they more man than you. Yes, you might have, raised some kids who you chose to do because, they run off from any structure. As soon as you bring the structure and put because a black man foot is different than a white man foot. So what the white man teaching you is going to be different than what the black man going to teach you. You know what I'm saying? But you want to go with the power structure when we the most powerful people on the planet any motherfucking way. That's just a financial thing. And it's just like a military, like you said, they got their own militaries, whatever. As soon as a black man say something, you want to lock him up, you want to kill him, you want to make him out to be this monster. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, as soon as they get fucked up, they have a problem, they get broke, they want to call the black man for their problems, but and the issues, then they don't want to rock with you, and that's I'm not here to be your emergency 911.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you say, it really goes all the way back until, when we got off the slave ships, man. And, what I'm saying? The kids being taken, what I'm saying? They being, what I'm saying, given and raped for literally for bottles of wine. It was being traded for bottles of wine by other, what I'm saying, from white man to white man for bottles of wine. And we was being bulk break, which is taking us and tying us up and, what I'm saying, and making us, what I'm saying, give the white man fellatio and making the white man run in our buttholes in front of our wives, our children, our mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, fathers, cousins, everybody on the damn plantation. So, baby, we went through it too, just like you did. And so I think the hate, the respect, start to go away, starting there, and then as the system come in with the welfare system and checks and stuff, like you say, locking us up in prisons and kicking us out of schools, sending them to school and sending them in the college, getting them good jobs, and telling them, hey, you're the strong black woman. Now it got them puffed up with pride against us. So now, they give them the social media sites with all the dating sites and all the other sites. So now, they don't want a man, don't need a man, don't need a stepdad for the kids. They can do it all by themselves, blase, blase. So now, the black man looking like, hold on, you can't make kids by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of your lying, you know what I'm saying? You calling me trying to get, every time a man meets you, we like you say last week, we know all your damn problems. You come in telling us all your problems because you want us to come and pay your problems away. You know what I'm saying? And real men ain't finna do that. Like, we just met you. Quit meeting men and tell them all your damn problems. You know what I'm saying? Because most of their problems are gonna be financial, but they own this, you know, these platforms, social media platforms, and talking the most shit in the world. Like, they just, you know, they are boss bitch this, and they, you know, this right here, blah, 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 and they intelligent. And then when you meet these women, they don't have none of that, and nothing, no kind of intelligence. They just got a natural hate for the black man. You ain't done nothing to them. You just meet them, but they've been conditioned. You know, they're watching their mom's single. You know what I'm saying? Men is running through her because she ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So she's raising her daughters and sons all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So the daughter's seeing that. So now, you know, they stuck in it's a cycle. It's a cycle. And these women have the most, you know, it's like, hell, I was talking about earlier in the Bible, talking about, you know, the Most High in the nation with the Edomites forever, and they have a perpetual hatred against us. Hell, it seems like damn, the black woman she's getting a perpetual hatred against the black man. Like, we ain't did nothing to you, baby. We love you. We want to caress you. We want to make babies. We want to be fruitful and multiply. See, you know, the other nations, well, not other nations, but the Edomite nation, they're not producing. They're dying in every state in the United States now more than they are giving birth, which means their numbers are going low and low. They want us not to produce. That's what all these vaccines. You heard Bill Gates years ago before the pandemic virus came in. He was always talking about getting the population down low through vaccines. You know, that means keeping, and he was talking about it. You know, birth control shots and all kind of other shots that's disguised not to be a birth control or not to mess up your system to be able to be fruitful and multiply. So I'm saying, it's a trick bag out there for you, baby. And the black man trying to help you, you know what I'm saying, decipher and be able to see that trick bag, because you can't see it by yourself. You're a weaker vessel. Know that. That's biblical. And you're supposed to be able to lean on a man, a strong-minded black man right now, because we don't have the might in our hand to overcome that. All comes with the Bible. So y'all got to get on our page, because y'all got into so much witchcraft. See, too, I think that witchcraft, the crystals and the meditations and the stones, all that shit right there, Mo, done got them all discombobulated. Now they head mixed up like a blender. It's mixed up right now. They mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Because now they're mixing everything. They want to talk about God and Jesus, and then they want to talk about they don't believe in God and Jesus, but you talk about you do. Then you got the crystals and the meditations and, you know, all this witchcraft. That's why they keep throwing. If you notice, Netflix, Hulu, Stars, HBO Max, Paramount Plus, and whatever else you may have, they all are throwing these witchcraft shows, and they primarily getting our women. A lot of them are like black witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of black women in there, and they love to get our women to get in there. That's why you always tell the women, "I'm a good witch." What the fuck is a good witch? You know what I'm saying? Like, so all these things are controlling. You're under a spell, baby. You got spirits on you right now. But the spirits y'all have, mostly on y'all, is damn demons.
Mm-hmm.
We're the seed. We make you and us through our seed. That sperm, that sap. You understand me? But, you know, if y'all would just come and get back under the good grace and get in our bosom, don't get in front of us. Don't try to lead. Don't try to get on the side. Yeah, get on the side, but get a step or two back. I'm going to be the lead. Let us be the lead. Did you mad at a system? See, because nothing you don't say, like you had touched on, you had said, you know, they want to live these lives and want these men want us to do things that they're watching on a damn Love and Hip Hop and all these little, you know, internet shows, and, you know, Like, baby, what do you bring to the table? That's not real life, first off. You have to help build. Don't come in thinking you gonna come in and you gonna tell us all your problems, and we gonna come in and just pay and take care of all your goddamn problems and do this and be a simp sucker. You better want to come in and get a righteous man and want to build with us. Won't understand that. Want to build with us. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to take from us. You think real men don't know? You think we don't know? We know, baby. You treat us with the utmost disrespect, but you treat these other nations, primarily the Edomites that the Bible speaks of, with the utmost respect. I mean,
Yeah, I
like,
agree.
we about fed up. Go ahead, Mo.
No, I was saying I was just agreeing. I was agreeing with you. That's all. I definitely agree. I see them out when they with these, like you say, with these other nations, and they giving them a much easier time than they would give a black man. I'd be looking like, damn, you sure is in place over there and chilling and happy, and you know, when they with us is always an attitude. It's always you ain't good enough, you ain't this, you ain't that. And, you ain't a real man. You ain't taking care of all my problems in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it is the images that they have are being sold too. Like, they think I'm supposed to just walk right out of a rap video and just, jump in a Lambo and ride off with them to the sunset. But at the same time, they got a 1997 hoopty, with dents all in it on two donuts. You know what I'm saying? So like, what is you doing for me? What did you even come like? We can't even sit down and talk and make a plan because you're gonna keep going against it. You so busy wanting to be like this television and and the images you being sold. Like even like I say, like when they did the study and said 90% of women use filters, and I'm talking about in the black community, it's like 90%. So it's like self-hate. You don't even like who you are, but you want to tell me who I need to be. Men are definitely more of they self. You know what I'm saying? We love to be who we are. Like it's easier to have a conversation, with a man about real things than a woman because she don't care about real life. A lot of black women don't care about real life. All they care about the perception of who they try to make themselves to be. They're trying to be a bad bitch and this and that. Like what is a bad bitch? Like what's the reward for being a bad bitch? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Just to be, somebody little cum bucket or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm a trophy cum bucket like that. That's your goals in life, or if you really trying to leave a legacy, and make sure that your kids is straight. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? But see, they don't want to learn them from the black men because they being more accepted in society than us right now. Because like you say, the Edomites, they're gonna push that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna push that and try to cause that confusion in the black household. Now it's no such thing as a black household anymore, really. It's like they trying to do it on their own. They're not doing a good job at it. Look at these kids out here. All these kids is fucking up, these little teenagers with all that, just crazy, all that. They ain't had no male tutelage, no male guidance because you kept the men away from them purposely most of the time, because you couldn't get your way, because society tells you're supposed to be in front of your man, you're stronger than your man, but then you still going through real life situations that's telling you different. So now you fucked up in your noodle. You can't handle it now. Now you depressed. Now all these niggas ain't shit. You ain't gave none of them even a chance because you want to be, you already going against the structure of how it's supposed to be. So like you want to be ahead of these guys, and you don't even got our noodles are made different. There's things that women are very good at. A lot of things, they actually wonderful, but like certain things is just more of a man, thinking, and it's and the man know how to see through stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could see through stuff in 2 seconds that a woman would be 2 years into before she finally figure out she's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's really conditioning and all that, but it's they for too because they accept it. They want it. They want to be over their man. I don't think that a lot of these other women, they want to have all the equal stuff and rights and everything, and they should want that, they should have that. But they know what a man brings to the table, and they know they need that. You know, it's like having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without no jelly. They ain't a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these chicks, man, like, they is scared to face reality. Black women face reality and then just move forward. Stop trying to be this image of what you see on these televisions. And then you see where they pushing thought culture. I ain't never seen this much thought. And you know, man, we like a freaky woman, a fun woman, but we don't want our women to be for everybody. And a lot of these black women, to the point now, they like for every single body, man. Like, they got an eye for everybody, dog. Like, you know, I see these guys out with they chick staring at me. But he the one that got VIP tonight. He the one that pays your hair and nails, man. He the one that like and love you. He the one that, you know, teaching your son that in his how to ride a bike and how to catch a football. But you sitting over here looking at me or my man, it's like, hey, maybe you know, maybe them some bosses. You already with a boss, you done. Why don't you figure out how to boss him up? Why don't you support him? Why don't you have his back? Why don't you stop staring at what no how green my grass is? And so, you know, that's a big issue is, you know, the loyalty is just completely gone. You know, like, they want everything overnight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you can't do it overnight, what the fuck do you think I can? You know what I'm saying? And you know, so that's the big issue. It's like, you know, the conditioning that they are receiving it even stronger than the men. You know, and it's like, you know, they into this women against men to the point now it's like the black man versus the black woman, and it's a fight the black man don't even want to fight. You forcing us to have to fight this fight, and in a minute we gonna fight it too. You know, we're gonna fight it. It's gonna have to be addressed. That's why we're starting to address it now, because the disrespect, and you know, it's ridiculous. And a lot of these women, when I meet them or talk to them, they are doing really bad too. I'm like, damn, you really had a guy. You could be at least doing triple better than this, at least 5 times better. But you don't want to listen. You would rather be fucked up and alone and be a black girl lost than actually deal with a real man.
Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? And we are addressing it. You know what I'm saying? We're starting to address it right now. We're going back to the Bible. We're going back to that good old polygamy, multiple wives. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep had to tell you why, you women, that don't mean multiple dicks. That mean you got to share a good, righteous man. And the Bible tell you the last days, 7 women gonna cleave on to one man anyway. 7 women gonna cleave on to one man. Boy, they're gonna be wanting to be in subjection. They're gonna want to be in subjection because there's gonna be hell going on. You can kind of see it right now. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, you know what I'm saying, these women, you know, they hate these black women beginning to hate the black man so much. They're beginning to hate the offspring from the black man when they have these babies. And let me show you, and that's a scripture right here. It was part of the curses. Deuteronomy 28 chapter, verse 56 and 57. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for the delicateness and the tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil towards her husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter, and towards the young one that cometh out from between her feet. That's between her legs, her newborn, and towards her children which she shall bear, future children. They tell you right there, like, your hate and evilness, the spirit down. Like, you hate the kids, you hate the one that you're pregnant with, you're about to pump out your cooter. You hate the one that you don't even know yet, the one you about to have in 2 more years, because you got so much hate for the black man. He's supposed to be your black king, your Lord. You know what I'm saying? The Bible said, you know what I'm saying, that what, you know, Sarah calling Abraham them. You know what I'm saying? Our foremothers called our forefathers, you know, Lord, were really mastering it in we call it the Greek, but you know, we're saying the Hebrew, but you know, basically, you know, means Lord. I'm your head. I'm not the Lord God. I'm your Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like Lord so and so, but I'm your Lord. I'm your head.
Definitely.
But you can't dig it. They can't dig it. No, ain't no nigga over me. Ain't no nigga over me. All that right there. All that right there. You know, I'm your head, baby.
Yeah.
And like I say, we still missing a rib.
Man, missing a rib, man. And it's like, you know, they have to stop thinking that they missing something all the time. Maybe, you know, ain't nothing good enough. But then, you know, I'm missing this, I'm missing. Ain't nobody holding you back. You got to build. You know what I'm saying? You this is not the lottery. You just don't play, you know, play a ticket and just hit this mega million lottery. You know, it's a few women that do, you know, but it's just as hard enough. It's as hard as hit the lottery. It's hard to do those things. So you see, you know, one of your girls, well, she meant this guy, this and that, and then you don't know. Your girl might got a different personality than you. She might know how to deal with a man a little better. She might, you know, whatever. So like, and you know, it might have been meant to happen. So you can't say, oh, well, she came and got this and that. Man, that guy built up to get where he had, just like everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and the chick that was supposed to be with him didn't stick around. That's why he got your girl. You know what I'm saying? Stop missing out on your blessings, missing out on your kings, missing out on your bosses because you feel like, you know, he ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't gonna be shit. You know, how many of these baby mothers are out here talking about, you know, the baby daddy ain't shit, this and that, but he done bossed up since he got rid of her ass stuff. You know what I'm saying? So who really was the problem? You know, it's like, and now they sour. Like you say, now they taking it out on the kid. Now the kid can't see the father. You know, can't see his grandma, can't see his uncles on that side of the family, can't learn nothing about his bloodline and, you know, and why he has certain thoughts and got certain mannerisms. You might be more like your uncle, or, you know, on the other side of the family, but you don't never know because you can't go around them because, you know, I don't like him. You know, women got to get out their feelings and get into the realness. Somebody give a fuck how you feel. What's real? You know, you gotta stop. I feel that way. It doesn't matter how you feel because a lot of times you learned that off a TV show or off some post on social media. That ain't how your ass feel. You scared to learn how you really feel. Be willing to, you know, open yourself up to the black man, and you know, and also accept your flaws. You know, accept your flaws and want to grow from that. Don't be like, oh well, you know, I'm gonna get this fake hair, fake butt. You know, I'm overweight, but if I wear skinny clothes, I look skinny. Like, you know, just face your shit head on and stop trying to blame it on everybody else. Stop trying to blame it on the black man.
Okay. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, they always talk about, you know, they don't want to be up under a black man and being the black man. You know, they don't want nobody to tell them what to do. You're a helpmate, baby. I mean, let me get that scripture real quick, man. Genesis, the 2nd chapter here, man. Let me get it real quick, man. Because I think someone forget. Genesis, the 2nd chapter, the 18th verse. Genesis 2:18. 2nd chapter, 18th verse. And the Lord God said, it is not good that man shall be alone. I will make him and helpmate. I will make him a helpmate for him. He's going to make us a helpmate for us. That was you, black woman. Let me go to Genesis, the 3rd chapter, the very next chapter here. And I'm going to give you something. And the Most High said, until the woman, he said, I will greatly, because this is, let me start with it. This is for your disobedience. This is when Eve did all her disobedience. And this is what he said your punishment was going to be right here. Listen. Genesis, the 3rd chapter, verse 16. Unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. And sorrow thy shall bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee, and he shall rule over thee, and he shall rule over thee.
Yeah.
Yes. Baby.
So
Like Rick
yeah, so women, so black women pick someone that you respect and you think he can rule and should rule over you, and let him do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop going against demand so much, and and like I said, you ain't even bringing nothing better to the table. I just want to go back and do what society say do. I just want to have fun. I just want to twerk. You think something wrong with twerking? No, they was twerking in Africa before it was called twerking. Shit, we was in school, they called it freak dance, and it wasn't called twerking. But like, it's like I'll be watching this watching this twerking shit, man. They're like a demon getting them or something, man. Like they be in the club, and they just think like they just doing the coldest shit ever, shaking their little dusty ass, and I'm sitting there looking like, girl, you don't stop it. They got all these little homegirls.
Let me ask you, what's the twerk called? What's the twerk called?
Hey.
When you hear that sound, black man or anybody, you know it's some black woman shaking her big, dusty, crusty ass some goddamn way. She's throwing it. It's all the cootie holes all over. It's just clapping. Right here. It's just clapping.
Yeah, twerking like they don't have a care in the world.
Not a care in the world, man.
And it just really makes a lot of them look stupid because it already showed the self-respect you have for yourself, like, and then it's just bad. And then like it's like you sitting here acting like everything is great, and it's not, because you are here on your own because you ain't got the black man. And as soon as the black man give you the game or tell you, baby, don't do this, let's do that, we focus on this, fuck that, that's some bullshit. He's trying to control you. If he tell you, hey, don't go out here half naked and twerk your pussy hole in front of all these men and be my old lady and my wife, I'm trying to control you. Yeah, because you my fucking queen, you dummy. You can't go out here and show my goddamn goods every goddamn where, and then think that I'm proud of that. I'm happy with that. And all you're gonna do is get tossed up somewhere any damn way because you can't throw all that sexual energy around and then be loyal to one guy. Good luck with that. And if you look at these kingdoms, I don't remember too many kingdoms where it was, where the king was sharing his queen with somebody. It don't work like that. A king, a queen only gonna have one king. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy ain't gonna rock with you heavy if you sitting there rocking with 10 other guys. But you see, in the Bible, these kings had how many concubines was they having?
I mean, what I'm saying? They had multiple wives and multiple concubines. Concubines is nothing but a wife from another nation. So they had a bunch of wives from their own nation, and then they had wives that from other nations, which is concubines. You know what I'm saying?
Because Solomon had 2,000 of them, didn't
he? He had a whole bunch of wives, whole bunch of concubines. You know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of wives, a whole bunch of concubines. Concubines, like I said, they ain't number wives themselves. You know what I'm saying? And these women, like you say, I mean, what king wants a hoe? What kind of queen, got multiple dicks and pussy and booty holes that she want to eat on constantly? Your mouth gooey, baby.
And he's supposed to give you the world for that.
And your mouth gooey. Too much goo in your mouth. Too much goo in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? And we supposed to respect that. Like you say, man, you got women, man, they go out everywhere looking like a slap hole and talking about they got a man. And then want they man to respect it. Come on. You that much of a hoe that you just be a hoe. Don't say just be a hoe. Just be a hoe. Don't say you want a man, you want a girl. I mean, you want a man. You know what I'm saying? You want a boyfriend. No, just be the best hoe you can be. Be all the hoe you can be.
Right. Be real to yourself.
Yeah, just be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Quit pretending, because a lot of women do that. A lot of black women, they pretend like they want a man, but really deep down they're one of the biggest hoes in the world. And then they get frustrated when they can't get a man to think that now this big hoe wants to be, a respectable woman. No, you got hey, you got a lot of ground to make up, baby. You've been a hoe for too long. And you've been one of the biggest hoes There is for too long. You feel me? So you got a lot of ground to make up. A whole lot of ground. But I'm gonna let you get the last word on that right there before we close this thing on out, Mo. You know what I'm saying? How can we go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, how can they go ahead and how can we solve the problem with, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we gave the problem solving with the black man hating the black man. We gave the problem the problem solving with the white man and the other Gentile nations hating the black man, the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. How can we, what's the problem solving? How to solve the problem of the black woman hating the black
man? One of them is get to know the black man and stop making up these you already think you know, and you know they ain't this, they ain't that. You don't even know no black man. You won't even have a conversation with them. Stop listening to women who bitter and don't know shit, and you know, and they basically right now it's basically like the women turning out the women. You know what I'm saying? All these bisexual gay women getting in your ear, hating on the black man, and they, you my girl, you my friend. And that thing knows she eating your cootie cat in the middle of the night when y'all drunk, and now you her bitch. You know, and that's the game that they play. You know, guys don't do shit like that. Men don't become cool and but they trying to have sex with each other. They trying to take you from your women. No, we don't do that. That'll get you fucked up real quick, you know, amongst men. We don't play them games. You know what I'm saying? So women, stop letting these whores turn you out. Stop listening to women over men, because they don't know what we know. They not for you. You know, they wasn't made for you, dummy. You know what I'm saying? You know, we was made for each other. So it's like, stop thinking that you know, in a little crew and these your friends, they got your best intentions. They just trying to control your looks and sexuality, and they really trying to run you down and burn you out, baby. Stop letting these whores burn you out. And once you burnt out, a real guy just don't want you. Who the fuck want to burnt out Tutti Frutti? Not me. You know what I'm saying? Not the guys I know. I mean, hey, they might play with you like a basketball, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's it. Like, you'll use a toy now. You're not woman material. You're not respectable. He don't want you to raise his kids. He can't take you over his grandma's house. He can't take you around mama. He can't take you around the professors and scholars he know without you embarrassing him and being a fruity, tooty, acting chick. And love it. And act like that's the culture of black women, when it's not. Black women are the strongest women on this planet. And that's why they're trying to, you know, put y'all against us. They like, we can't let the strongest man and the strong women work together. Let's put them against each other. You don't see the plan? You don't see the plot? I mean, I ain't never seen so many thoughts, as they call it, ever. And they make it like that's what the men want. It's really not. It's really not. I see a lot of guys just sitting there looking in disgust like, damn, you was pretty enough to be my old lady, but you so thotty, it can't happen. You so fucked up in a noodle, it can't happen. Stop trying to make all your problems the black man problem, especially if you're not willing to go to war with them in the first place. So, you know, if you ready to go to war and really stick with a black man, then come on in. They waiting. They waiting for you. They trying to get at you, but you think you're too good and you don't have shit going on, but being more conditioned to be a thought and be somebody's toy, because these other nations, they want to play with y'all like toys. And and that's why the conditioning is in that way. You know, that's why it's in the music or whatever. It's not, they might say it's a black artist making the music, but who's behind the whole concept? Who picked this artist to get the platform over somebody who was spitting some different game? You know, if you go in there, if an artist, I mean, if there's two artists to go in, one of them is like an NBA YoungBoy type, and another one is like, you know, spitting some, you know, some conscious shit, but they both popular, the same platform, whatever. Who the hell walking out with the record deal? You already know who getting the deal, because you pushing the agenda that they want. You know, so and then they can point the finger and say the black man did that. But that's the hand-picked black man you chose to get a platform to, and to put them on your stations and all that shit. We don't got no goddamn station. We don't run no. We don't got no television programs like that. That I mean, not television. I mean television channels like that. That's huge. You might got a little baby channel by somebody who they controlling in the first place. So they still not the average black man. The average black man don't have a voice like that. We talk amongst each other. It's the voice in the community, but then they leak out a fake voice and make it look like that's the voice. Like they leaking out a fake voice for the women and making that like that's the voice for the black women. You're looking up to all these thoughts and they making like their life so great. Oh, come on, girl. Most of them not even thotty like that. They got old mans and sitting up in mansions making all y'all some thoughts. They get money off making you some thoughts and pushing the agenda of, the people that we was talking about. So like, stop being a victim and get into the game. It's real guys everywhere. It's real women everywhere. But stop letting these whores turn y'all out by the dozen. I done seen so many chicks that you can see them half dressed, doing a little thotty culture, and they so uncomfortable because it ain't really them. She a little sweet chick. She a good chick, but she trying to do what the powers that be got all her homegirls and everybody else doing. So it's like they pushing the agenda and you accepting it. Stop being a thought, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Stop being a thought. Rock with the black man. Be patient with them and build with them. Because you come in, a guy tell you, I'm trying to do that. He ain't doing this. He ain't gonna do nothing. Then you look at run across him 6, 7 years later, and guess who up bought the same shit? Same shit you slept on. Guess who bossing up, and guess who's still out here, selling pussy pictures and twerking and working dollars? You, bitch. So get in line, fuck with a real one, and stop trying to be in front. You're not gonna take us over. Ain't nobody gonna took us over at all. It took a whole bunch of nations to come against us, the black man. And we steal the shit. We steal culture. We still keeping this shit running. Everything that we do, they take. Black women, everything y'all do, they take. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to realize that we on the same motherfucking team.
The same team. Stop hating us. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't produce without us. Stop running around with whores. Stop running around with women that have nothing going on because they make you feel better. Because all you really, you know what I'm saying, you're going to try to really just try to keep your foot on top of them like the white man keep their foot on top of us. You know what I'm saying? You like to imitate your oppressors too much. You love to imitate your oppressors.
So what?
Okay, I think your phone was going off. Yeah, so y'all need to, you know what I'm saying, come back to us, get up on the man. We're gonna rule over you with righteousness, the biblical way. I know you've been taught over here by your oppressors. No, don't listen to that black man. Just listen to us. We have your best interests at heart. That black man, he just want to impress you and he's no good for you. And you believe that? Black woman, please get it together. Get back with us. We love you, baby. Man, Mo, you know what I'm saying, man? We wrapped up a third episode, man. You know what I'm saying? Wrapped up a third episode, man, of the Scoring Black Man podcast. It was called, once again, Black Men. Why are they hated by everyone? We hit why the black man hates the black man. We hit why the white man and all the other Gentile nations hate the black man. And we just finish it off with a good Oreo style. Why the black woman hates the black man. You know what I'm saying? Black women, the most important one, we got to produce. If we produce and come together with you, we can really build this nation and turn this nation around. You know what I'm saying? And then we can get the black man to stop hating the black, because we can raise them right. To stop hating on stop hating each other, stop hating the black woman start hating the black man, stop hating the black kids and leaving these kids, to neglecting these kids to turn up. A lot of you black women, y'all just want to turn up too much. Everything is a turn up. Oh, I'm just having fun. Neglecting the kids.
I want to touch on something too before we get off.
Yeah, you neglecting your kids, black women, and you neglecting your men. You know what I'm saying? Your husbands, your so-called boyfriends or whatever. You're neglecting them because you're so selfish. All you want to do is party all damn day. You're never around. You're never around your kids, never around your man. You know what I'm saying? And all you want to do, your whole thing is to please everyone except for who you're supposed to please. Your man and your kids. You have to please everyone except for them. Like I always say, one like is not good enough. You got to have a whole bunch of them damn likes. Like. You know what I'm saying? You still ain't happy. Go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, to the good black women out here, it's all love and we love y'all, but stop making excuses for these whores and thoughts, please. Because every time somebody say something or go at them a little bit, y'all take it personal. You a good woman. We're not talking about you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, stop making excuses for them and stop trying to, embrace them so much unless you're giving them some game and showing them how to be a good woman. Show these chicks how to be good women and stop embracing their thought ways and trying to make excuses for them. Because what's going to happen is they're going to turn you into a thought before you know it. You're going to be, you're like, damn, how I become a thought? Remember your friend Keisha? Remember who you all that embracing and making excuses for these chicks and blah, blah, blah. And nothing. That's thing, since you enjoy it so goddamn much, you end up becoming a thought. That's why real cats speak up against bitch ass niggas because we not like them. I can't, if I make excuses for bitch ass niggas all day, then I might end up becoming a bitch ass nigga. That's how the world is. Stop making excuses. Stop accepting these whores and treat them like, hey, that ain't how you supposed to be. Oh, no, okay, I don't fuck with them. You can't be like, oh, my girl's so silly. She's so crazy. And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You hanging with her all the goddamn time. Now you a thought too. You in a thought pack. So stay out that thought pack, real women, and stop making excuses for these whores, please.
A thought rat pack. A thought rat pack. Like Mo say, you know what I'm saying? Please, you good black women. I get so tired of y'all hitting me up in the DMs talking about, well, I agree with you, what you said, but I don't like the way you said it. You could have said it. No, ain't no other way to say it, baby. We got to be blunt and straight up. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see it, quit defending these women. They're making, it's like we don't defend black men or black boys and black simps. Y'all see how we get on them. But men do that. We hold each other accountable. You have to hold these women, these whorish black women, you good Israelite black women, African American women, what you want to call yourself, y'all have to hold these old whorish sluts, thought, rat pack, dirty foot, just nasty, ghetto gagging assholes. You have to hold them accountable. You have to quit taking up for them. Yes, slut shame these hoes to death. Slut shame them to death. Please. You know what I'm saying? Help us help you. Help us build this nation. Help us get back right. Quit worrying about what the other nations have to say about you, black woman and black man. On top of that, grab your titties, hold them motherfuckers up, and grab your nuts, black man, and hold them up. And quit, just quit following your oppressor, man. Like Christ said, envy not the oppressor and choose none of their ways. But if possible, be at peace with all men. So, like we say, learn how to deal with your enemy. Open up them scriptures. I mean, a lot of it's common sense, but the scriptures will tell you your culture and how to deal with them. It'll tell you the things that we have dealt with them before, and how we came out of it, and how we're going to come out of this. You know what I'm saying? So, unless Mo got something else to say, we're going to end episode 3 of the Scoring Black Man podcast. Black men, wow, they're hated by everyone. And I like to end my shows, our show, with the good brother, Arshala Rala. Go follow him on YouTube and Instagram. Good brother out of Cleveland. And you know what I'm saying? My man Mo, I'm HILLTOPSTROPHIC, aka Zazak, Israel. And let me get it for y'all.
eyes of a single man. Like through the eyes of a single man. I probably fall in love and be single again. Look, I love women that keep the baddest on me. My status is up and it's stuck, but I'm rather lonely. Rotate these hoes on a weekly basis. Some of them I'm sticking and creeping out of secret places. That's so they man don't know that his bitch can be slippery like trying to stand on soap. And she trifling because the man's so broke. I figured I'll show him that he don't need the bitch. I turned the bitch out for him. These modern women are effing animals, and I swear you can't make this shit up. Kevin Samuels, to deal with them, you be needing like 7 manuals, one for each personality, instructions how to handle them. Like through the eyes of a single man can be as lonely as the thought of the homeless, jingle cans and old signs on the side of the road expressing hunger. When knew we should have listened and learned from them lessons younger, but so it's life and life can be rigorous, especially the hoes who live in niggerish. Your mouth wasn't made for you to bicker with, especially when God gave you ears for you to listen with. Rebellious Eve caused Adam to sin, got the world fucked up and she at it again. It's probably why your man be smashing your friends, ass out of shape, titties sagging and matching your chin.
Y'all got it right there, man. Eve caused Adam to sin, fucked up the world, now she at it again. Probably why your man be smashing your friends, ass out of shape and titties sagging, matching your chin. Man, I'm HILLTOPSTROPHIC, aka the Dark Israel. This MO, aka Detroit Yay. I'm a cross boss. Another rap, man. Please subscribe, share, and hit that notification button and spread it to everybody, man. We trying to do real big things. Until then, to next Sunday or next time, shalom, family.